Look at us. We've done it. We're in the future, lads. We're zooming.
Do you know what I'm worried about, Chris? You look like you've been taken hostage. Where are you? Let us know. We'll come and get you. What is that room you're in?
That's just my barn where I tend to do a bit of living. But I've got a few of my bikes behind me. Yeah.
Last time I saw a room like that, I was watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, but
exactly the same as Leatherface's.
I keep the bodies over there. No,
yeah,
sorry,
I can
there.
see that.
No. And so you two look like you're in comfy chairs. Fred, you're looking a bit flush. Have you just been doing some exercise?
Yeah, I've been on my bike. I did half an hour on Peloton, pedalling away. But I'm gonna have to address it, lads. Come on, then, talk us through the air.
Just hang on a minute. Let's just.
How can I not? I'm looking at you two here.
Just hang on.
How can I not say it?
Let's just backtrack 1 second. His face is flush, and he's in his computer room. He's not been on his bike. He's been on something else before he got on this Zoom chat.
I'm all love to see that.
I love to see it, and it's nice to see that you two have borrowed your kids' headphones. That's really good. That I've got like the grown-up ones in. But you two have got like your gaming ones on. That's good. That.
Well, these are actually proper hi-fi ones, but you wouldn't know that. Look, the fact is, I'll tell you my decision for going blonde. There were 2 reasons. One, Paddy challenged me.
Blonde. That's blonde.
It is blonde. Look. What is that?
You've missed a bit there.
It looks. I actually look less bald like this.
Just there.
Well,
I look less bald.
The great thing about it is when both of you doing it that colour is. I don't know where your hair stops and your head starts. It's absolute genius, lads. You almost look like you've got full heads of hair. Tell you, Paddy, it looks thicker.
It does. It feels thicker. This is the thing about bleach.
You look like Beetlejuice, but it looks thicker.
It's thicker. I'll take that. Any man losing their hair would sooner look like Beetlejuice son than bald. But the good thing about a man bleaching his hair.
I started a sentence saying I was going to tell you why I'd done it, but as ever, Paddy's completely crashed that, and now it's about him. So we'll over to Paddy.
I thought we were just having a conversation. You know, other people are allowed to talk in this thing. The good thing about a bloke bleaching his hair, as opposed to when a girl. No, I'm telling you, as opposed to when a girl does it, when your roots grow out, you don't have to redo it because it looks better. It looks better. So as it grows, you get more value for your money.
Who decides that looks better?
Have a look. Screenshot that. Pow.
Beautiful. Look, I did it for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted to get some money for charity. That worked. And 2...
Oh, no, he's not done that. He's not
pulled it out. He's already pulled it out.
Oh, he's pulled it out. He's pulled the charity out straight away.
Captain Tom there. Go on, Captain Tom.
Now,
Captain Tom's not mentioned it once, and he's done like 900 million quid. Chris Harris.
The second thing is...
about it.
I've watched Flintoff walk around the world, and we've covered a fair amount of the globe, and people respond in a way, particularly women, to him. And I just thought I want a bit of that action, so I'm going blonde. I mean, for me, it must be the fact he's blonde. And
what else are you going to? And are you going to go and have an operation to have your legs lengthened?
I have my legs lengthened, and then I've got a local lad's going to smash me in the mouth with a cricket bat, so I get the teeth, and then I reckon I'm done.
Oh, you had to go there, didn't you? You had to go there.
I've got to be honest. Yours has lightened up. When I first saw your hair on Instagram, it was orange. It almost reminded me of Flintoff's before he puts that sun in on.
Whoa! Why?
What? I'm just saying.
Why, Raven?
Your hair's dark at the minute because you've not been out. You've not had the sun in, have you? But when you do that, it looks dark. Your hair at the minute.
No, I've just had a shower.
Here.
During the course of this chat, it'll get lighter. As it dries out,
I look forward to it. I look forward to it. I just want to add, it's not cold in our house. It's just, for some reason, when I see you two, these come out.
God almighty. Right, lads, can we move on from there? Can we talk daily routines? I want to know what your daily routines are. Fred, talk me through a Flintoff day under lockdown.
Well, to be honest with you, the first couple of weeks, I didn't get out of bed before midday. We sleep in, baby wakes up for a feed. Apparently really early, and then, and then I wasn't getting up. So What I've done now is Monday to Wednesday, I'm doing a radio job for Talk Sport, which gets me out of bed. So 6 till 10 I'm on radio and gets me into a routine. Otherwise, I'll be honest with you, under different circumstances, lockdown would be brilliant.
Yeah.
And the days go so fast. I feel really bad saying this because I know there's people out there doing all sorts, but the days just seem to rattle away. I don't know where they go.
I totally agree with you. I honestly thought our house went into full isolation on the 20th of March. That's when the schools closed. And I thought, God, it's going to be so long these days. But it actually flies by.
Well, first bit, I was in Australia. So I went to do Ninja Warrior, which I do. 5 days, came home. And then I got put in isolation on my own in the house. So I had a week. I don't know if I had to or I didn't have to. I just thought, well, we thought, just do it properly. So I've got home. I've been travelling around the world. Nobody comes to me. I'm like shouting across the house. Couldn't go near anyone, new baby, everything. It was really strange. What about you, Chris? You just
it's
your land.
No, it's been quite good. I have to say the homeschooling thing changed everything for me. The two issues were, one, I love driving and I really miss being able to get in the car because that's a big part of what makes me happy. So I struggle with that bit, but there's lawnmowers and stuff to play around on, and I think once the homeschooling started, it got a bit trickier. But I've been doing some exercise, boys. I'm a lot less fat than I was, which is good. Which is going to mean that you've got even less banter to aim at me, McGuinness, because I'm pretty difficult to take the piss out of anyway. But it's going to be very difficult from now on.
I was actually going to say, and this is no word of a lie, you look younger.
He does look a bit fresh-faced. He looks healthy, doesn't he?
You look fresh-faced. The hair, the shaving. I tell you what. We've got to keep this look for this next series. I would love you to stay like that.
I've told Claire, our boss, I'm keeping blonde hair for the next run, and she's just promised. We're in the middle of a run, aren't we? We're halfway through a couple of films.
Right.
We can't. I can't appear with blonde hair after an hour.
Well, I'm growing hair and a beard as well, so we're all going to look different.
Continuity.
Speaking of which, now we got, obviously people don't know this, but we're halfway through a run, weren't we? We'd actually done quite a lot by the time the lockdown came, and then we had to stop. And there've been some quite interesting goings on in those films. In one film, I'm not going to give away the cars. We've bought some Category N cars, all right? So those are write-offs. What we'd call, in the old days, you'd call that a Cat C, I think, or a Cat D.
Yeah.
So you can still have it on the road, but it's technically a write-off. Now, Andrew, can you explain some of your behaviour during the first part of that film? Because I can't see the chiropractor at the moment, but I had to afterwards.
At times, bad. At times average, at times disgraceful. No, what it was, we got put into a competitive position, didn't we? I don't want to say too much, but on this car parking challenge, and so far, when it comes to competition, I've managed to keep it under the lid a little bit, and then I think this is the first time since I've been on the job where I desperately wanted to win. And the worst thing about competition. It can bring the worst out in me. And it didn't matter that Chris, you was driving, what was it, a Focus RS?
Oh, yes. Well, don't give that away, but yes, I was. I mean, yeah, I was in a car.
And don't say that's the first time you wanted win either. You want to win every single challenge.
No, I tell you what, Paddy, I do want to win every challenge, but it's the first time in a long time that competition has just taken over me, and I turned into something I didn't really like for a while. It used to happen when I played cricket. I didn't like myself, and recently I've kept it under a lid, but it just came out.
Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm doing Top Gear and things get hit about and you expect a bit of movement, I prepare myself for a certain amount of energy going through my body. I did not expect that hit at all. I just didn't. No. It absolutely wanged me straight across the car, and I got out and thought he's completely lost his marbles, and you were just sat there with a slightly crazed grin on your face.
It wasn't. I wasn't meant to hit you that hard. I just lost all comprehension for a minute. All I could see was with a parking spot. I want to get it. So I apologise, Chris. I hope the back's all right.
You actually nearly did both of your co-hosts in about 20 minutes, didn't you? Because before that, wasn't there an incident
you both on first day?
You know what's mad? I can't remember anything you're talking about. Straight up, I thought when you were talking then, I thought you were talking about Cyprus.
No. What about when we were doing that thing in that little fake car park setup, trying to drive into those spaces, and he had an off before that, and you were stood there watching.
Yes.
He's with us.
I know
That's
what you're on about.
What about when you had?
What's happened in Cyprus that were that bad?
What about 10 minutes earlier? He had an off when you were stood there with the director.
I do remember that. Yes, I do remember that.
Run.
He trusted me. You stayed there for a while, didn't you, Pad? You didn't run off.
Oh, I stayed there. And then I sort of did a little sachet to the side as you went past. But I forgot all about that. So we've done that. We've done
Cyprus, like you said.
Cyprus, and we've done the 24-hour one, haven't we?
The 24-hour one, lads. Not that I'd ever want to give away too much. I don't think I've laughed so much making a television show. There was a 3-hour period, thanks to Andrew, Freddie, Flintoff, that left me. I mean, I was crying with laughter, boys. And
well, obviously we can't give it away because people are going to be seeing it, and if they don't see it, I will be. No, I am going into that. I am in that edit because there was moments there where I couldn't breathe. Literally couldn't breathe.